Hey friends, I'm Tish and this is Tish Loves Home. So today is tea day for one of my seniors. This is the first one at my house. I'm going to be sharing with you all the things in this video of setup and prep. And then I'll have a separate video with just the actual tea itself with all of her and her friends. I cannot wait, y'all. It turned out so pretty. First time I've ever used lavender. I can't believe it, but I've never used it before and I love it. So hop on and let's just enjoy the day. It's tea morning and we are outside trying to figure out the best way to use these umbrellas and also fight not too bad of wind. So they're not going to stay this close together, but we're going to separate those. And I think I'm cleaning this table up. I think we're going to keep this one here. We may want to, I don't know, if I had one that stood up straighter, this one just seems to want to lean. I mean, it's not terrible, but anyway, it's happening. So I know things are going to get busy. I'm hoping I can get a good video of everything once we get settled. I'm going to try. Got these by the door. It's not as windy as it was yesterday, but it's still a little windy. But there's her sweet little sign. And then I just did the lavender and changed my doormat out. And then here's what the umbrellas look like. I really want to go see them down by the road because I wanted to do this. I'm putting my shoes on, sorry. For Abby's, and I didn't get to because it was terrible weather that day. But we just are putting a few chairs. I don't know if anybody will even sit in these, but it's kind of windy, but they do look pretty in case they want to. They'll make good pictures. And we decided just to put this one in this area, which I think it turned out pretty. Hang on. So we put this one, if you can see that with the glare of the sun, in this area, a little courtyard area I call it. I think that turned out pretty. And this will be another area where they can take pictures, and I'm going to have flowers here for her bloom bar, and then I've got her little things that you put the flowers in there, and I'll put the flowers out a little bit later. I already have them ready in vases. And then another look at these. Get as much video as I can. I've got to stop and go ahead and get my makeup on, and because I know once I get started with me, it's going to be, you know, go. Here are the flowers that are going to go outside on the bloom bar. I probably could combine these two into one vase. So that's what I'll probably do. And that'll give me 4. So that'll be a pretty good number. So this is the area where we'll have lemonade and tea. And then I'm going to put some water in that pitcher. I got a couple of her little pictures over here. Going to put this out here so y'all will see. This looks like a bomb exploded, I know. This is my hiding place whenever I have events and things here. Everything just gets tucked in here. It's really not as bad as it looks. I know it looks terrible. It's kind of scary to me too, but yeah, everybody needs one. You got to have a place to throw everything. I love this strawberry pound cake candle. I burned one of these last year at Abby's Tea and the whole house smelled delicious. So I got a couple this year, so I can use those for both of the teas that I'm doing here at home. And it's food smells, and I do have migraines, so I'm sensitive to that for other people. But usually if it just smells like food, we're okay. This is how the bloom bar turned out. I'm just in love with it. My mom would be so happy to see this being used for this sweet girl. So they'll just grab one of these floral bags out, and then they can just pick a few blooms to take with them. Super cute. And I've got the bench beside it. So I'm thinking this will be another good place to take pictures. I've been wanting to use these umbrellas for something since we used them at Hope's wedding. I'd planned to do this for Abby's, and then the weather did not cooperate, so I am thrilled to be able to do them today. So this is what you'll see when you're coming up. They can do some pictures out here if they want to. I'm sure the sun's gonna shift here and there. Hampton just scooted back in, and there's the front door, and I have her little sign. And then this is the little, I call my courtyard area. So we did put one of the umbrellas there. It's a little windy, but it's not terrible. Not like it was yesterday. And then I've got these out here. So I'm just gonna walk and kind of turn and see what it looks like a little bit further down the road. So sweet, y'all. I'm gonna back up just a little bit more. So here we are, all set up. Isn't it so sweet? I'm just in my element, y'all. I love having little special things for people. I don't like being the center of the attention. I like to be the one that's in the background doing. That's just the way I roll. But it does make me so happy when I think I can provide something special for somebody at a sweet little time in their lives. So I'm thrilled with it. I could not love this more. I'm so glad she asked for one of those. I've never done that before, and I just think it turned out great. Get your reaction.
It's so pretty.
Thank you. You look so pretty.
Thank you.
Come look at your balloon bar over here.
So
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad.
That is so pretty.
I've been wanting to use these umbrellas so bad.
from here, in those old hallways. Now we're standing tall in the light of new days. Caps in the air, future in our hands. We made it through, doing all we can. High school days behind us, new adventures call. We can do anything, yeah, we're gonna give it all. Walking through the halls with a smile on our face. Every step we took led us to this place. Now we're moving forward, no looking back. Ready for what's coming on the next track. High school days behind us, new adventures call. We can do anything, yeah, we're gonna give it all. Walking through the halls with a smile on our face. Every step we took led us to this place. Now we're moving forward, no looking back. Ready for what's coming on the next track. High school days behind us, new adventures call. We can do anything, yeah, we're gonna give it all. Walking through the halls with a smile on our face. Every step we took led us to this place. Now we're moving forward, no looking back. Ready for what's coming on the next track. High school days behind us, new adventures call. We can do anything, yeah, we're gonna give it all.